Hey guys, I just want to jump in real quick here. As I'm doing the editing and I'm doing day 6 and 7, I'm going to do things a little different. Day 6 ended up being a really short day of only 26 kilometers as Ben and I were met with, just as you'll see, some crazy rain. So we had to improvise. And Ben was also having some really bad front brake problems that we at the time thought were going to force him to be picked up somewhere in Gracefield, which is where we ended up. As it turns out, he was able to get the brake fixed and we could have probably continued on together, which would have been great as we were on a really good roll for the previous 2 days before we met with the rain. So in hindsight, yeah, we could have did it, but that's just the way things worked. So I ended up getting picked up in Gracefield by Jacques and going back to his cottage, which is kind of en route. And then the next day, rode with Jacques for part of the day and then made my way into Ottawa. Those that have been following the series, I just want to mention that these 2 days are very much off-road at times. And if you want to just kind of reference between the log driver's Waltz route and my route, you'll see where the differences are. Day 7 is some really good riding in Gatineau Park, but I did not do the total log driver's Waltz in the park just because I was by myself and I know some of it was pretty technical from what I heard from others. So anyways, guys, big things happening. As you can see, new location that I'm filming from. This is my new residence. This is where I'm living now, and I'm very fortunate enough to have this little workspace. So really good for me. I can get all my gear laid out and all that stuff. But I'm going to put out a little update video about the channel, what's going on with my life and all that stuff. And I'm going to talk a little more about this workshop. I have some space to keep all my bags organized and laid out. So when it comes time to go for a trip, I can just grab what I need and go. So it's really nice to have this. So anyway, stay tuned for that video. It'll probably come up before this one, but not too sure. So anyways, guys, here's day 6 and 7. I hope you enjoy. Good morning, guys. As you can see, I am stuck in the tent. It is August 28th, day 6 on the log driver's Waltz, and we are kind of reined in this morning. We need to get going. We got about 25k to Gracefield, but it is pouring and at times it is just dumping. So I've got all this stuff, kind of electronics all packed away in Ziploc bags and that. Same with the phone, will be put in one later too. Not much filming today. It looks like it's going to rain all day today, and yeah, so you can film in the rain, but it doesn't really make towards a good video with just having to clean the lens all the time and all that stuff too. So anyways, we'll see what we can do. We're gonna have to try to break down camp and make a break for it. 25k to Gracefield, and there's a few restaurants and stuff there too, but we will be thoroughly soaked. The rain gear's ready to go, so I don't know, maybe see if it lets off a bit here, but yeah, anyways, that's the story just outside of Gracefield on day 6 on the log driver's Waltz. I will let you know what happens from here. All right, guys, as you can see, it's pouring rain, and this is the forecast for the whole day. So I just climbed out of the tent now, got the rain gear on, and we're gonna get going. It's gonna be a very limited filming day. I'm gonna carry this camera around with the baggie just because I got the medium mod case on. It's not 100% waterproof, and I just don't want to take any chances. Can't afford to have to buy a new camera, just not in any kind of budget. So anyways, the plan is we're gonna head into Gracefield, and then we'll have to make a game plan for there. I was kind of looking on my phone at motel options and stuff like that for tonight, and really only options are Lac Ste. Marie, and I'm not sure, coming into Labor Day weekend, that could be dicey. So there are some cabins in Gracefield, but that's only 25k from here. So anyways, one favorable thing is that we seem to have tailwinds to push us into Gracefield instead of having to ride into a headwind with the rain. So anyways, this is all part of it. It's all not sunshine and rainbows. As I said to Ben the other day, you have to have, in order to get a rainbow, you have to have a little rain, and we're getting it. So anyways, it's all part of the fun. All right, guys, we've got camp broke down, as you can see. A couple dry spots still over there. This was Haute Canamberge, and good spot if it wasn't pouring rain, but really beautiful spot. Ben's just getting his stuff put on his bike, and it's gonna be a day in the rain. We're gonna get to Gracefield first, as I said, so we'll talk to you there. All right, guys, still making our way to Gracefield. It's been a wet morning. It's 11 o'clock and we got about 5k to get there. So just stopped in at this halt. Hold on, let me find out. Which one is it? Halte Rousseau des Charets. I'm sure that's not perfect, but you heard it here. So yeah, we're gonna make our way into town and figure out a few things when we get into town. So I'll keep you up to date. All right, everyone. We are in Gracefield, but as you can see, it is just thumping out there, and it has been on and off to various degrees of severity. So what I think we're gonna do is we've had some issues pop up with Ben's brakes. So we're just having to alter things up a bit. Sorry, a purple horse with glowing eyes just went by. Sorry, that's weird. The eyes are literally lit up like with lights. I'm not sure what the story is there, but so Ben's having some mechanical issues. He's not totally done riding, but he's gonna grab a cabin in town tonight. Jacques is picking me up and taking me down to his cottage, where from there I will continue the route. Ben's gonna try to get home from here tomorrow, and he's picked up a couple gigs, I think, for his bassoon playing. Those of you that don't know, Ben plays the bassoon and various orchestras and
National Arts Center Orchestra. Come
there
see me next couple shows. We're doing Puccini, Tosca, and some Shostakovich violin concerto.
There you go. I will be honest, I do not know what he was talking about, but I will learn more now that I have a good friend that does this and is an accomplished musician such as himself. So it's been great riding with Ben. I really mean it. He's one of my favorite people to ride with. His demeanor, his attitude is just awesome. You cannot beat it. So thanks, Ben. It's been a true pleasure.
You too.
There's going to be many more. So you guys better get used to Ben in the videos, because he's going to be in many more to come. So next time I catch up with you guys will be at Jacques' cottage. So everybody wish Ben luck for his ride home, and I will see you guys later on. In the end, Ben was able to finish the log driver's waltz in Almont, Ontario. Again, with his own modified version, but at least he got it done. So good on you, Ben, for doing what it takes to get it done. And I look forward to riding with you again, brother. Cheers. Okay, guys, it is August 29th, day 6 on the log driver's waltz. And we are at Lake Overo at my good friend Jacques' place. And yesterday was quite the different day, partly on route, off route. Yeah, I missed a chunk of the road, and I will show that on, indicate that in the description below. You can follow my route and you can see exactly what happened, but sometimes that's the way things go. Ben had some mechanical stuff happening with his bike, so as I mentioned, I am now solo. So Jacques and I are pretty much ready to go, and I'm going to ride with Jacques for about 30 kilometers to Chelsea, and then from there I probably will make my way back onto the log driver's waltz and maybe finish today, but if not today, tomorrow for sure. So anyways, guys, looking forward to getting riding. A partly cloudy day to start, and then hopefully clearing up a little bit in the afternoon. Jacques got his brand new bike, a Panorama Taiga, I believe it is, and he's just kind of getting used to it. He'll be heading out on a trip on the Petite Train du Nord himself on Monday, so it'll be good for him to get out and get the shakedown done on the bike and all that stuff. So anyways, you'll see Jacques in a second as we head out. Okay, guys, we're ready to go. There's Jacques. You haven't seen him in a while,
Hi.
But he's been on the videos before.
Nice to see you again.
Yes, nice to see Jacques again too. It's his nice new bike, his Panorama Taiga. There you go. Let's take a quick look, guys. It's too beautiful not to. Check it out. Beautiful full XT drivetrain, carbon fork, Jones bars, just beautifully set up. So, and Jacques looking forward to getting out on the train, Petite Train du Nord, just to do a shakedown ride. So should be beautiful. And we're gonna head into Chelsea with Jacques here and grab a bite to eat, and then I'll probably continue on the route. Not probably, I will, and finish up tomorrow or today. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, just getting off the road into the cottage. Wonderful ride. All right, it should be a good day for riding. I can tell I'm going to be too warm very shortly already. I think we go left, but I'm not sure. Alright guys, we jumped off that busy Highway 105 and on a little quieter, I think this might be River Road or something like that. So it's supposed to be a pretty enjoyable ride to Chelsea, mostly downhillish, I think. So we'll find out. Alright guys, jumped on a bike path, our favorite thing. Here we go, looks pretty nice.
No more cars until Chelsea.
Beautiful. Hear that guys, no more cars till Chelsea, so we're good. Hello. Yeah, this is nice. Alright guys, just stopped off, had to shed some layers here, get warm once you ride in there, albeit I was a little overdressed. I don't know, we're not too far from Chelsea at all. I would say like 10k, something in that range, and doing good. Working our way along the river here, just on this beautiful path. So if you're in the Wakefield area and you're looking for a good ride would be from Wakefield to Chelsea, grab a bite to eat, come back. Definitely be an enjoyable ride. A lot more uphill going back than there, so it's great to be riding with my good friend Jacques. There he is. Unfortunately, it will just be for this to Chelsea, but this will not be the last, of course. We will do many, many more rides together,
Certainly hope
of
not.
course. So we'll get going, and next stop will be Chelsea. Some pretty swank houses up on the hills here as we get closer to Chelsea. Beautiful rocks. Love trails with rock formations on each side. Reminds me of BC. Oh, I saw a sign for Chelsea. I'd say we're pretty much in the little town. Jacques and I are going to stop for some lunch, I think. I don't think so, I know so. And then we'll probably be parting ways from there. Pretty crazy. It's just the end of just the end of August here, the 29th, and the leaves are already changing colors and falling in some cases. Might have something to do with the month-and-a-half long drought we had, or close to 2 months. Not sure. Alright guys, this is Chelsea. Pretty sure I haven't been here before, but you never know. If I go on my Google Photos, it'll tell me. We're just looking for a spot to chow down. I think Jacques knows a spot. I'll let him catch up. Good riding with my good friend Jacques though, even if it is for 35k. Alright guys, in Chelsea had a good lunch at the M&R, and Jacques and I are going to continue riding for a bit, and then I'm going to shoot off into Gatineau Park and get back on the route. So it's been a pleasure riding with my good buddy Jacques. And like we said, many more to come. So
Oh yes.
yep, definitely. Look at that new beautiful rig he's got. She's a beaut. So anyways, guys, we're going to continue riding, and then we'll say bye to Jacques when the time comes, unfortunately. But it's been a great pleasure riding with you. All right, guys, this is where I go into the wilderness here, and this is where Jacques and I part ways, unfortunately. So it's been great riding with you, Jacques.
Fantastic riding with you again, Dean.
For sure. Look forward to the future, my
Yeah,
friend.
absolutely.
All right, guys. Again, solo once again. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys on the trail. It looks like it should be exciting, so let's do it. Okay, guys, so this is where the adventure begins. This is actually back on route. I'm glad I stopped where I did, because I had a feeling that Jacques was turning there, and this is where we were supposed to go. So I'm not going to bomb these trails because I'm by myself. I can't afford a mechanical or an injury, but this looks pretty wild, guys. Pretty wild, as in good. I don't know what to expect for climbing. Could be some brutal stuff. Also could be that we've missed part of it, because we did miss a good chunk of the park, unfortunately. I'll do this road again though, there's no doubt. Excuse me. Not likely next year, because I'm going to do the Great Divide, but in the future I could see myself coming back out with a few people and doing this again. Make sure you do the sections that were skipped, do the whole thing this time. Many reasons why we skipped sections this year. Oh yeah, that's what you can expect. So I might turn the other camera on, guys. All right, so this is challenging. You can see this is a hiking trail, not a biking trail. Oh crap. Be careful, Dean. Your tire's already been through enough. Whoa, 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 whoa. Little spinny on the wet roots. No problem. Slow it down. So it's only about 1:30, still got a lot of day left to ride. See where it gets us. But it's the long weekend, Labor Day weekend, so happy Labor Day weekend, everybody. Perfect day to be riding through here. Those rains made it's like hero dirt right now. If I was on a mountain bike, I could rip this. Really grippy. Yeah, I was just going to continue with Jacques, but I just wanted to get back on the route. I don't want to totally abandon it. Yesterday was kind of a, like I said, an unusual day for many reasons, mainly because of the weather. Ben's mechanical issues with his bike. Kind of wish we would have just stayed together, to be honest with you, and finished it out. Maybe I should have just stayed with Ben. I don't know. I don't know if I did the right thing or not. But yeah, I don't know. If you're watching, Ben, I definitely enjoy riding with you, so definitely had nothing to do with that at all. A little bit of a root fest up here. See right over here. That looks like the line. Yep. Roots are still wet, so you definitely have to be careful. Luckily, I got quite a bit of tread right now. Roots right here. Roots right there. Nice. I got my filter with me. There's the type of situation if you need it water. Nice little crystal clear creek. Filter it, drink it. I'm not going to tear through here, as I mentioned. A lot of roots. And it's not super fast because it's up and down. I suppose if you know it better, you could gauge the flow better, but very nice. Great stay at Jacques and Catherine's. Love that cottage, it's absolutely gorgeous. And the cat, of course. Can't remember her name right now, just had it with me. Hello. Go. Thank you. Taking a lily up here. Hello. It's tempting to go fast down here, but I would like to keep my racks in the condition they are. Mainly the rear rack. Trail 15. This will hook us back up to pavement and out of the park, so I don't think this section's very long. 1 second. There we go. There we go. There's your line. Brakes got really dirty yesterday, and you could hear the brake pads just, the front brake had something stuck in it for a while. I had to take the wheel out at Jacques' cottage anyways, or I put it in his car, so at that time the leaf debris that was stuck in there fell out. Nice. Looks like it gets steep and rocky here though, so I was gonna say the left side looks better, but it's all the same. It all shakes down the same, I found. Whoa. Got high side it there. Hello. Alright guys, we popped out at Gatineau Park. Today's a day of route and not on route, so I'm kind of feeling like the trip's kind of taken on a different flavor in my opinion, so we'll see what happens. Kind of disappointed that Ben and I weren't able to continue on together. Not anybody's fault, but just disappointed and kind of feeling a little down. So I think I follow this down and to where we got to cross the Ottawa River to go back into Ontario. Quite a ways anyways. I just stopped at a Timmy's and headed back to Ontario right now. So here we go. Got to the Timmy's and literally sat down and it started raining, so timing could not have been perfect. As you can see, the road's wet. Ooh, she's a chilly now. Man. Oh, I'm heading back into the rain. I might put my rain jacket on. Perfect. I just realized that I had the lens cap on that last little segment, so obviously you guys wouldn't have seen it, but yeah, filming away with the lens cap on. Anyways, crossing the Ottawa River back into Ontario. Good stuff. River's pretty low looking. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm kind of sheltered under here. It started raining. I'm just in Ottawa still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, but just sheltered in here, kind of taking a break from the rain, and yeah, just a little feeling out of sorts. Spent the better part of 6 days with other people, and now all of a sudden I'm by myself, so feeling a little off, to be honest with you, and pretty tired, just in like a I need to get some sleep kind of way. So thinking about grabbing a room tonight and get my batteries recharged up, both cameras and myself, and then finish it off in Elmont tomorrow. So we'll see. I will let you know what's happening. I'm in this little meditation garden type of thing just along the off the road in Ottawa. I think it's connected to this daycare or something like that. So anyways guys, I'll let you know what's going on in a bit. The bike path is no good. I got a turn up here at the light. Oh crap, I didn't know the camera was still on. Alright guys, working our way through Ottawa. This probably wasn't the best way to go. I could have probably went up to the next light, but whatever. My bike can handle it, obviously. Alright guys, I had a lot of navigating to do through Ottawa after we last talked there, because there's some fresh construction going on that hasn't been updated on Google or anything, so I just had to put the phone, everything away, and use common sense and know I want to get to, and just keep looking for a spot to shoot in off of the construction, and I finally found it. Really didn't feel like recording it because I just wanted to get it done, so now I got to get across this street. Alright guys, as you can see, we got off that trail, so not really sure what we're gonna do tonight. Might get hold of Jacques in a bit and see if he has a buddy that does a warm showers in Almont, the finishing line for the log drivers. So I might get Jacques to see if he's available tonight. It's a Friday, so 50, right? So Alright guys, pulled an audible. Wanted to go to all the way to Elmont, but there was no getting a hold of the warm showers host, and it would be setting myself up to just, because I was remembering the rail trail there was slow when it was dry, and it just poured all, you know, a couple days, and then it rained on and off today. In fact, I just got caught in a little, I don't know what you call it, one cloud. Of course it had to be over top of me, but so I was looking for a motel, an affordable one, of course. All full. Cheapest ones were about $300 with tax, and as you guys know, that is well out of my realm. So I never usually call B&Bs because I usually can't afford it. They're usually just a little out of my price range, but for some reason this one called Moonstone Bed and Breakfast didn't have a price, so I called, and it turns out that it's $140 including tax, and that includes a full breakfast in the morning, pop, but as well as snacks and all that throughout the evening. So I don't know, I'll take it, and then I will finish up tomorrow. That will leave me probably about 50K to get to Almont to finish it, and then I'll probably keep riding, find a place to camp for the night, maybe go down and visit Julie. I'll have to contact her, but we'll see what is happening. And then it's time to get home. That's the main thing. So anyways, guys, let's get to this bed and breakfast. It's only about 15 kilometers now probably, and I'm looking forward to it. I feel good physically. I just feel a little tired, a little worn out. It has been a week tomorrow that I started this, so yeah, looking forward to getting to the Moonstone Bed and Breakfast, and I'll show you around, of course. All right, nice tunnel, 1992. That year's actually getting some age to it now. I was 22 back then. Boy, oh boy, eh? 33 years ago. Where does it go? And I mean that, like, where does it flip and go? All right, it is absolutely gorgeous right now. Strange weather the last little bit. Boiling hot days to start a little bit. Nothing like the BT 700 though. A lot of positive things happen in my life right now, to be honest. So those of you that have supported over the last little bit in any way, you're all part of it, so thank you. I'm always gonna have to be working on it and know that there's an issue, and learn how to manage it, and live the life I really want to live. Not quite there yet, so stick with me. Anyways, thanks guys. It's a cool tunnel. Yep. Ole, 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 ole. Good acoust. X. Alright, we're not too far. We're probably halfway. I have a good feeling about this, guys. Hi guys. Alright guys, we've been working our way along here. We're in the South Canada area, Hazeldean I think it is. We may have moved out of that area, but we're definitely in South Canada, which is part of the GOA, Greater Ottawa area. And we got a couple K left and that's it. So it's been really good riding. If I haven't been on a trail, I've been on a road with a bike lane. So I thought it was going to be a little bit of a kerfuffle getting here, but it's been an absolute pleasure. And then I'll figure out what's going to happen tonight. I'm not going to worry about that now. All right, almost there. Okay, I think what's happening is Google thinks we're right up on the road up here, but it's still, we're just skirting along the back of the houses that the road we're supposed to be on, I think. But either way, we've got about 1.8 kilometers, so looking forward to it, guys. It's been a weird day. Kind of miss riding, not kind of, I do miss riding with Ben and Mike. Ben and I rode more, of course, because Mike had to stop the ride just for very legitimate physical reasons. So yeah, it's just been a weird day. Rode with Jacques for a bit. Then once we separated, I was actually kind of lonely when I stopped. I had no one to talk to, and it's weird because I was used to that for years, right? So yeah, just sharing some thoughts about the day, It's gonna end up being close to 80 kilometers, so still a respectable day, and then we'll finish it up tomorrow very easily. We're gonna have still plenty of time to start riding south. All right, guys, let's get there. I think this might be it, guys. I'm gonna have to check. Yeah, this is it, I think. Wow, if it is, it's probably pretty nice, but geez Louise. Holy moly roly. Yep, that's it, guys. So let's see what's happening. I might as well ride up. I want them to think I was walking. Jeez, I don't want that to ruin my reputation. Might be able to, oh no, I took my phone off. Yeah, this is it, guys. So I think, I don't know. Yeah, this is it. This is it, guys. I seen the name on the door. Okay, I'm gonna go in and do my stuff, and I'll talk to you in a bit. All right, guys, I'm gonna do a sign out. I am at the Moonstone Bed and Breakfast, and I cannot say enough good things. Susan and Mark, is it? Yeah, Susan and Mark are both very nice people. Susan is super on top of things, so it ended up being a super affordable place too. $140 all in. Sorry, drop something there. $140 all included, and that includes a really nice breakfast tomorrow. I got to choose whatever I wanted, so I took a French toast and eggs and fruit and granola, and yeah, just really nice. Always coffee and snacks and stuff down in the one room. I was able to do my laundry, which is huge. So if you're in the Ottawa area, there's a lot of motels around here that are like $300 a night. For $140, like, can you beat this? Like, king size bed, really nice bathroom, and a beautiful, fairly old home. So I'm gonna go outside right now, and I will show you guys around. So as I go out, I don't want to impose too much. So here we go. Just a beautiful home. I'm trying to talk quiet because Susan went to bed, but this is the room that's always available with coffee, chocolate bars, snacks, chips. Like, just a really good experience, guys. So honestly, if you're in the area, I highly recommend it. So all right, guys, you can't see me at all out here, can you? I'll lighten it up in editing, but honestly, guys, I'm just gonna sign out for August 29th. On the Log Drivers Waltz. It was very crazy day, on the road, off the road, rode with Jacques, rode in Gatineau Park. Yeah, got kind of turned around in Ottawa with construction and had to find my own way to get to the bike path and all this stuff. So it was really good, culminating in finding this awesome place, Moonstone Bed and Breakfast. Like I said, it is really good place. The hosts are amazing people, and unfortunately they just lost a dog that was 17 years old, I believe she said, a retriever. So there's three of them, the Mark and Susan and the dog Maggie, and they're all mourning. The dog, you can tell, is really feeling it. She's been spending a lot of time with me, and I've just been loving her up because you can tell that she's really sad. So anyways, guys, I'm going to sign off for August 29th, and we will finish up the LDW tomorrow in Almont. So it's been a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers. And as always, a huge thanks to all my channel members. I hope you stick around because I see some really big things happening for the channel in the future. Thanks as always, guys. I really appreciate it.